Have you ever dreamed of packing up your life and moving to the vibrant, sun-soaked landscapes of Spain? A daring adventure, right? But why Spain, you ask? Buckle up because we're about to dive deep. Spain is not just about the fiery flamenco dances and heart-stopping bullfights. It's a treasure trove of diversity and opportunities waiting to be discovered. The Spanish culture is an intoxicating mix of history and tradition that will welcome you with open arms. And the lifestyle? It's a thrilling mix of leisurely siestas and pulsating fiestas, an enthralling dance of work and play. And oh, the weather. Picture yourself basking in the golden rays of the Mediterranean sun, practically all year round. Exciting, isn't it? The cost of living is the cherry on top. From daily groceries to housing, living in Spain is much more pocket-friendly than the US. And that's not all. The job market is buzzing with opportunities, especially for expats with in-demand skills. So, if these reasons have your heart racing, then stay tuned to discover how you can turn this dream into reality. Before anything else, you need to do your research. Let's talk about the 4 key areas you must delve into: the cost of living, healthcare, housing, and job opportunities in Spain. These elements will significantly shape your experience abroad, and knowing what to expect can make your transition smoother and less stressful. First and foremost, understanding the cost of living in Spain is crucial. Remember, each city and region can vary in expenses, so zero in on your target destination. Look into the average cost of groceries, transportation, dining out, and even leisure activities. Websites like Numbeo and Expatica can offer a wealth of information on this topic. Next, let's consider healthcare. Spain boasts one of the world's leading healthcare systems, offering both public and private options. You'll want to find out about healthcare coverage for expats, and if your current insurance will extend overseas. Resources like the Spanish Ministry of Health website and the European Health Insurance Card information page can be of great help. On to housing. Whether you're looking to rent or buy, it's essential to familiarize yourself with the housing market in Spain. Research popular expat neighborhoods, average rent prices, or the cost of buying property. Websites like Idealista and Fotocasa are popular platforms that provide listings and prices for all over Spain. Lastly, don't forget to look into job opportunities. If you're not planning to retire or work remotely, you'll need to secure employment. Investigate the job market in your field of expertise, explore job boards, and consider reaching out to recruitment agencies. LinkedIn and InfoJobs are excellent resources for job hunting in Spain. While it might seem like a lot, these areas are the bedrock of your new life in Spain, and investing your time in understanding them will pay dividends in the long run. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better prepared you'll be for your move. Now that you've done your research, it's time to discuss the legalities of your move. One key consideration when moving to Spain from the United States is your visa status. There are a few types of visas you can apply for depending on your circumstances. Firstly, if you're planning to work in Spain, you'll need a work visa. This requires a job offer from a Spanish company which will sponsor your application. You'll need to provide various documents, including your employment contract, and it can take several months for approval. If you're not planning to work, but you have sufficient financial resources, you can apply for a non-lucrative visa. This requires proof of financial means to support yourself, and you're not allowed to work for a Spanish company on this visa. For retirees, there's the retirement visa. This requires proof of pension income, and like the non-lucrative visa, you're not allowed to work in Spain. If you're an entrepreneur, the self-employment visa might be for you. This requires a detailed business plan and evidence of financial means to support your business. In addition to these visas, there are also student visas and golden visas, the latter of which requires a substantial investment in Spanish real estate. Once you've secured your visa, you'll also need to apply for a residency permit. This is a separate process that involves registering with the local police station upon arrival in Spain. You'll need to provide proof of your Spanish address, your passport, and your visa. Visa and residency applications can be complex, so it's a good idea to seek legal advice. You can also find a wealth of information online to guide you through the process. Remember, these are just guidelines. Visa and residency requirements can change, so always check the most recent information from the Spanish government. Navigating the legal system can be tricky, but with the right information, you can make it through. With your visa sorted, it's time to plan your move. And so, we dive into the logistics of moving, a process that can seem daunting, but is absolutely manageable when broken down into smaller tasks. First and foremost, let's talk about packing. It's essential to decide what you're going to bring with you and what you might leave behind. Remember, shipping belongings overseas can be costly, and it might be more economical to sell or donate some items and then replace them once you've settled in Spain. Next, consider your shipping options. You could use an international moving company, or if you're traveling light, you might find air freight more convenient. Either way, it's crucial to get quotes and plan this aspect well in advance to avoid any last-minute stress. Now let's talk about finding a place to live in Spain. It's often recommended to rent a place first, allowing you to explore different areas and neighborhoods before you commit to buying a property. There are many online platforms and real estate agencies that can help you find a suitable place within your budget, even before you set foot in the country. Once you've secured your new home, you'll need to set up utilities including electricity, water, gas, and internet services. In Spain, utilities are usually not included in the rent, so you'll need to set these up separately. It's a straightforward process, and your landlord or real estate agent can usually guide you through it. Speaking of budgeting, it's vital to consider all these costs when planning your move. From shipping your belongings to setting up your new home, these expenses can add up. Creating a detailed budget will help you manage your finances and ensure you don't encounter any nasty surprises. Planning your move may feel overwhelming, but breaking it down into smaller tasks makes it manageable. So, take a deep breath, jot down your to-dos, and embark on this exciting journey with confidence. Once you've arrived in Spain, it's time to start settling in. Now let's talk about navigating the first few days and weeks in your new home country. Don't fret, we've got you covered. The first thing you'll need to do is register with the local town hall, known as the Ayuntamiento. This is where you'll get your padrón, a document that proves you reside in Spain. It's an essential piece of paperwork for many of your upcoming tasks, so make sure you prioritize this. Next up, setting up a bank account. This is crucial for receiving salary payments, paying bills, and generally managing your daily finances. Spain has a wide range of banks to choose from, both national and international. Do your homework to find the one that suits your needs the best. Now, on to the fun stuff, learning the language. If you don't speak Spanish already, it's time to start. Don't worry if you're not fluent right away. People appreciate it when you try to speak their language, and it'll make your life a whole lot easier. There are plenty of language schools and online courses available to help you out. One of the most exciting parts of moving to a new country is immersing yourself in its culture. Spain is rich with traditions, customs, and social norms that may be different from what you're used to. For instance, did you know that lunch, not dinner, is the main meal of the day in Spain? Or that it's common to greet friends with 2 kisses, one on each cheek? It's these little things that make Spain unique and wonderful. Take the time to learn about them, embrace them, and appreciate them. They'll help you understand the Spanish way of life and integrate into the local community. Settling in takes time, but with patience and an open mind, you'll feel at home before you know it. So, to recap, we've embarked on a journey today, exploring the ins and outs of moving from the US to Spain. We've sailed through the sea of research, understanding the importance of getting to know your new home, its culture, its customs, and its laws. We've navigated the choppy waters of visa and residency applications, highlighting the criticality of patience and preparedness in this process. We've plotted our course, planning our move meticulously to ensure every detail is accounted for, from packing essentials to arranging our new abode. And finally, we've touched on settling in, the art of making a foreign land feel like home, from learning the language to getting involved in the community. It's been quite the voyage, hasn't it? But remember, moving to Spain from the US is a big step, but with the right preparation and mindset, you can make the transition smoothly. Good luck on your adventure.